because I knew
Make
it was
me
bad.
alive,
Make
right.
me alive. Bring me back.
Okay.
So they were able to do it with the angioplasty artery thing, whatever, and meaning I didn't have my hair shaved off,
Nice.
obviously.
Beautiful.
And they repaired one of them with these platinum threads that they stuff in them and clip them off with a titanium clip, only to find a second one. And so they did the second one, and I'm alive.
So they talk about the seriousness of a brain aneurysm, scale of 1 to 5, 5 being the most serious, 1 being the least serious. Yours was a
2.
2.
Yeah.
Everybody
wasn't
thought
that
it was a
bad.
1. Everybody thought it was a 1. That was the rumor, but it was a 2, so it was more serious than we thought.
Well, I think it was a 2 because there was 2 of them.
Okay, camera's shaking because she's making me laugh about her brain aneurysm, but that's okay. So now that we know what's going on, we know that you have a young son and you have a wonderful husband. How are they taking it? How are they holding up during this whole process?
Well, they did okay, but we had to put our dog down at the same time.
Not,
I didn't know that,
okay.
but my husband had to do that. So they had a really rough week. And then, of course, you only have 5% survival rate with a brain aneurysm. So
even with a 2?
even at anything. If you're under 40, your chances of survival are about 1%. But if you're between 40 and 55, which is when they usually occur, then the survival rate is 5%.
So it goes up from 1% to 5% because you're older. And since you're 21,
yeah, thank God.
Yeah.
Lying about my age has finally been paid off.
Exactly. So, all right. So David Thomas is doing well, and David is doing well as also, and they're holding up well, and obviously you're holding up well. So that's good. So here's the new question. Everybody's giving you flowers. They're giving you plants. They're giving you cards.
I could open a floral shop right now.
Exactly. So what is it that you're looking for as far as appreciation? Because they're going to send it to you no matter whether you want them or not. So what is it that you really want people to do with their hard-earned money when they're coming to let you know that they care about you?
Okay, well, I've already gone through $40 in tip money with the florist. Not to
Oh,
mention,
you have to tip the florist?
well, I feel obligated.
It's costing you money to get flowers for yourself.
The same people keep showing up, and I know them now. It's embarrassing. They think I should be dead.
Right.
And for all the flowers I have, I should be dead, but I'm not.
That's
so
good.
What I would really like is cards, prayers, which you've already been doing. I like to get notes from you, and I can have visitors.
You can.
I can have visitors.
I'm not. It's Facebook, so I'm not going to state your address.
Yeah,
however,
unless you actually know my address, I probably shouldn't give it out.
Right. So what we'll do is, if you'd love to visit Marian, you can always send her a text message on her phone.
I can't do text.
She can't do text.
It's email me. It comes to my phone.
Email her, which is marian@mariannorris.com.
That's it.
And then that way she can get that. You're pretty amazed that I knew that off the top of my head, huh?
Well, it's so hard.
It's about branding. Yeah, I know. So finally, where's your Kleenex at?
Oh,
in your lap?
I have it right here. Am I ready for it?
You are ready for it.
Yeah.
So, I've been in real estate now for about 8 years, and I've seen some people go through death, and some people go through events that have changed their life, including myself with what I went through. And Marian has been one of those people that have been there for me when I went through my cancer. But obviously, what is it that you want to say to those that were there for you, the Cheryl McFalls, the people that were there to help, the Kristen Blairs? What do you want to say to those people that have outpoured how they feel about you and how concerned they were for you?
Well, I'm one of those lucky people that have really wonderful friends. And I always knew that I had lots of friends in the real estate community. But what I didn't know is, even though we're competitors, the realtor family is so overwhelmingly generous. And yeah, here's what the Kleenex is for. I just love you guys all, and thank you so much for the support, because really, I don't think I could have made it without everybody praying for me. I know I couldn't have made it, because it really is a God thing that I'm alive. Thank you so much for caring and sending your well wishes and talking terrible things about what Marian Norris does on the Facebook thing that Imran just got to. It made me laugh, but some of it was quite mean.
So we know how you feel. So now, word of advice, because I wanted to stress this, and I know that you guys don't know this, but and I'm saying this, and I don't know if Marian even wants to know, but she was feeling really jaded about the real estate industry and not feeling really good about what's going on. And I think what Marian and I talked about, I've been here for about 3 hours talking with Marian, and she talks about camaraderie and what's going on in our industry. And as somebody who halfway thinking about going in a different direction, and now has kind of got that renewed feeling about real estate. Marian, tell me what you were thinking, and how it's changed all of a sudden for you.
Well, when we were all doing really well, we all got really arrogant about how easy it was to sell real estate. And now many of us are struggling very hard to stay in, and then some of us are getting way over our heads in how great we think we are because we're REO agents or not REO agents, whatever the case may be. But you know what's really real estate community is about? It's about the community of our affiliates and our realtors. And this just reinforced all that. And I think that we need to slow down a little bit and make sure to take the time to visit with each other, maybe even deliver an offer to each other so we can bring the family back from this email industry and get back to being a family and have some fun with each other. Start attending the barbecues or a meeting and meet someone face to face rather than just on the computer.
You know, it's interesting because I'm holding this camera right now, and we're going to close it out. But above your head, there's a tree and this light where the sun keeps coming down, and I keep moving it, and you'll see it here, Marian, when I replay this video to you. But the sun keeps shining over you, and I keep trying to move it out of the way, and it won't stop. So
wow. Good photography.
Yeah, it's not purposeful, but maybe it is purposeful by God. So thank you, Marian. I'm glad that you're an inspiration to a lot of us. I'm crying behind this camera.
Do you need to clean
No,
it?
I might in just a second, but say goodbye to your friends. And
bye, everybody. I love you, and thank you so much. Keep the prayers going, because I do still have memory loss, although some people claim I already had that.
That's why we record stuff.
Yeah.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.